He did it himself, man. And if you know me and you've been listening to this show a while and you know why we had to do this show, it's because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Stu's can't get a job. Stu's blackballed. Whatever reason there is. Even though we dominated the radio industry for over 10 years, we can't get a job. So what did I have to do? I had to do it myself. The success of this company and of this network, man, is still yet to be determined. But I had to do it myself. So I can definitely feel LeVar Ball. I can definitely feel him, man. I'm rooting for that man. I'm rooting for his ass. Tiffany Sports and Heels. Terry, Chad Johnson, laugh out loud. I don't know what she's talking about. From Jam from Snellville, Juan. I have a funny feeling this guy is going to be a bust. Maybe you're talking about Alonzo Ball. Listen, let me make sure I say this, and I say it for the record. I don't know what this kid's going to do, and I've said it a couple times. I don't know what this kid's going to do. I think that the chances of him being a bust as compared to him being successful, I think that I'd put my money on him being successful. There's a reason why they're talking about him being one of the top picks of the draft. There's a reason why early in the year, after the first couple of games, all of the quote-unquote experts said that this kid was special. Okay? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm hoping he's successful. LD, I support BBB from the D. Terry, see, that's how it's going to go. The celebs are going to support this fam, and it's going to blow up. Yeah, what about celebrity endorsers? They from California. LeVar Ball played college basketball, and, they're in Hollywood. Even though they're not exactly in Hollywood, they're in what's the name of the city? Chino Hills or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe he's got, celebrities lined up. Maybe he's got other players lined up to wear the shoe as well. Kind of like Russell Westbrook does, and many players subsequently after Michael Jordan, they wear Michael Jordan's shoe. And I know Lonzo Ball hadn't done a damn thing in the NBA, but here's what I'll say to that. LeBron James had never done a damn thing in the NBA, and Nike gave him $90 million. So what you saying? I mean, please don't try to make the argument he hadn't done a damn thing in the NBA, so he shouldn't get this type of money, or he shouldn't have this type of fanfare. No, they give money to who they think they can sell and market. They thought that LeBron James would be the next big thing in the NBA, and Nike gave that man $90 million before he even stepped foot on the court in the NBA. All right? So please don't come at me with that. Know your value. And they think that this kid's going to be the next big thing, and whoever made the damn shoe may agree and thought that it was a good investment. Time will tell. From Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast, I'd rather buy a pair of Pharrell's ice creams than those BBBs. And see, I don't even know how the Pharrell ice creams look. Maybe that's one of these higher brand shoes that people are talking about in all of this conversation with LeVar Ball from Sin. F them shoes. Show opinion, Sin. From Clay, $995. Nah, I'm good, Davis. That's cute. He says what LeVar Ball is doing is the same thing that Master P did with his record label. Right. Imagine how many people laughed at Master P when he talked about the part of the distribution deal and what the cut that he wanted, when traditionally new artists that sign with these distribution companies get like 2 cents on the dollar. And what somebody, one of the Stewies said it in the chat room. We were talking about Master P a couple of weeks ago, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and Master P was getting like $9 per CD. That's so unheard of. It's unbelievable. $9 CDs. And I'm sure everybody was laughing at him too. I'm sure everybody was laughing at Richard Williams when he said that his girls were going to be the best tennis players in the history of the game. I'm sure a lot of y'all same people were laughing at Richard Williams too. From Brian Hill, Gregor, why would you wear those shoes to a club if you're worried about them getting stepped on? From Sidney Jackson, I had one pair of Team Jordan shoes. Them issues were too expensive and ugly AF. Very good point. I said this yesterday in the Doug Stewart Show chat group on Facebook as well. They're selling them Kanye West sneakers for $1,500, $1,500. They may be even a little bit more than that. And they can't even keep them on the shelf. Kanye West sneakers are ugly as shit, and he can't play basketball or first. basketballer first. His shoes are ugly as shit. They're selling them for $1,500. Why can't the ball boys sell their sneakers for $500? You tell me. You tell me why they can't sell them, huh? You tell me why they can't sell them. From Corey, the marketing campaign, don't touch my balls. Come on, man. Not on Friday, bro. I need you to grow up a little bit. That is a good slogan, though. From LD from the D, watch this. Gonna pop off with him, man. Zoe going into the league with his own signature shoe. They're changing the game. Y'all and Nike and them going to be mad. Man, I tell you what, if I had the money, which clearly I don't, if I had the money, I think that I would buy a pair. Okay, now even when I had a lot of money in relative terms for what I think is a lot of money, even when I had that money, I never really bought expensive type clothes or whatever for the most part. The Jordans I talked about that I had earlier, they were actually given to me and my brother. I got a pair of those, what do they call? They're called green beans or whatever. You know, all of the Jordans got different nicknames or whatever. But one year, Nike came out with these, the year Nike came out with, there was a special edition for Black History Month. And they came out with these Air Force Ones that had all of these exquisite designs on them in this nice box. And so I guess they wanted me and my brother to talk about them on the show, and they gave me and my brother a pair. And they also gave us a pair of the Jordan green beans. And you Jordan, people that are all tied up in that culture, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So when I got them, I kept them and I held on to them, and I started hearing and people started telling me that, this is collector's items, and people buy these and they just hold on to them, kind of like baseball cards where you put them in some plastic and make sure they don't get dirty and they don't touch the light a day. You don't wear them around, you just collect them and they increase in value. They're like a commodity. And if I had the money, I think that I would buy a pair of these big baller brand sneakers. I think that I would, because if this thing works, if it works the way that LeVar Ball wants it to work, this could be like, a point in the sneaker industry where everything changes. Like, he may change the game, literally and figuratively. It may not happen. They might go bankrupt in the next couple of weeks. But just like Master P did, where he changed the game, he changed marketing and promotion in the radio, in the CD, in the music industry. If this thing works out, this is going to be like a point in time where sneakerheads, which is big, there's a vast culture of sneakerheads in this country. But this is going to be the point where it was changed from having to do business with the big boys, i.e. Nike, Under Armour, and Adidas, to setting up your own website and going independent. The man is going independent. The man is going independent. Once again, very good comparison to what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to go independent. The big boys don't want to do business with me, so I'm trying to go independent. I'm trying to make this happen. That's what they're doing. And if it works, and Lord forbid if this boy LeVar Ball is like that on that court, man, it's going to work. It really what depends on how successful that this brand is ultimately how good this kid is on the floor in the NBA. If he's an average player, there have been a lot of average players, man, that have had their own sneakers. You really don't think twice about it, man. But what if he ends up being one of the legends of the game? It's possible. When Richard Williams once again told y'all that his daughters were going to be legends, y'all laughed at him. What if this kid ends up being one of the legends of the game? It's possible. Dream big, man. Big LX Squad. I had a pair of them Jordans, and I paid $60 for them. They were trash. From Mo Cheeks for $3. I wore Lee's, Levi's, Wranglers, and Tough Skins. Doug Stewart. Sir, you didn't wear Tough Skins when you were 7 years old? Of course I wore Tough Skins. I wore Tough Skins as a little lad. I graduated to Levi's, and then I graduated when I got in high school to Lee jeans. Colored Lees. Shut up. Right. From RC, the kid still needs the ball in order for this to be or to really work. I'm rooting for them. I agree 100%. I just said that. He's got to play well. He's got to play well. If he doesn't play well, it's all for naught. It's all for naught. From J Fish Microwave X Squad, got you, Sluggo. Got to hit you up for some advice, though. From Dobby, this issue's over for them. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe he's talking about some of the NBA games or whatever from last night. From Robert, One Dope Boy Slade, Kanye's shoe is a fashion shoe. BBB supposed to make it run faster, jump higher. Who says that his shoe has to be specifically for basketball? Who says that? Because that's the way it's been done in the past? No. With a price tag of $500 and $1,000, he's going after the same market. He's going after the same demographic of Kanye West. And people that sell $1,000 pair of sneakers. That's the thing that I think people are missing. Who says that his market has to be kids trying to play basketball? He's a basketball player, but that doesn't necessarily mean he has to sell his sneakers to people playing basketball or to high school kids or to middle school kids. He's trying to sell his sneakers, obviously, to people that got money. Hello? Hello, McFly? He's clearly trying to sell them sneakers to people that can afford it. The man told you. LeVar Ball told you unabashedly. If you can't afford the ZO2s, you're not a big baller. Now, I guess I'm in that category. I guess I'm not a big baller, but that's fine. He wasn't trying to sell me the sneakers. Just like a lot of y'all saying y'all not going to buy them. He's not trying to sell y'all the damn sneakers. Okay? I'm just saying, man. Free your mind and your ass will follow. Back in 3 minutes.
Writing, my shit so exciting. Get up on any nigga beat and start to get the fighting. I used to get the biting, now I give you all the lighting. Enlightening the people who stand up for what is right. It's kinda tight how I can say whatever that I want. Do what I don't usually do, but I can't give a fuck about the past. How about right now for your looking ass? Don't look past the nigga with the enlightenment. I'm shining bright, so bright that you can see me in the night. In the day, I be making my daily works pay like all day. I be dreaming, I be scheming, I be thinking about the day that I can finally break my way the fuck out. This jail cell I call hell, they call reality. I be wondering why the fuck they be mad at me. But I can't give a fuck though, I should, cause this faculty is what's keeping me alive, though it's sad to see. Why the fuck I'm in positions I don't wanna be. Maybe because I'm living life too comfortably. I'm just trying to do my best, how can you front on me? When I'm just trying to do my best, how can you front? Hey, this life ain't as easy as they told ya. Gotta work hard, man, they never told ya. Gotta work hard, man, they never told ya. Gon' learn on your own, bruh. If they ain't playing with you, they ain't playing no games. You better stay up on your grind, man. Hey, cause they ain't playing.